Good morning and welcome to my live stream, Fight CPS with your host, Bob Pace. I've been doing this live stream now for 25 months. That's over 2 years. And it's twice a day. I'm on here at Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. and on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday at 8 a.m. And then on the nighttime, I'm on every night of the week at 7 p.m. So those are my show times. That's all Pacific Standard Time. So I want to welcome you. One of the things, if you want to text a message to me, please make it in the form of a question or comment about CPS. All I need is your name and your location. And if you live in the United States, don't worry about putting your country, USA, because I know all the states. So if you're outside the United States, but other country, yes, there are entities. There are 25 countries that have contacted me, many from the same country. The United States is 26 countries. And I really want to wait to see if people come in here. So hopefully they will come in. So I'm glad you found me. Looks a little bright here. Let me see if I can fix that up a little bit. No, that should be okay. Sometimes it looks brighter. Oh, my volume's gone up. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm too loud. I don't know. But great, we got someone in the room. Thank you. Thank you, whoever it is, for coming to our room. I'm glad you're here. Well, besides text me a question, you can also be a guest on one of my 14 live streams. You just send me an email with your name, phone number, and email, and then put down one of my 14 shows. I want to be Bob's Saturday night show, or Bob's Friday morning show, or Bob's Wednesday night show, or Monday morning. You just say morning or night and just one day of the week. If you want to be on all 14 shows, then put down all 14 shows. I have a max of 9 people one time on any given show. With me makes 10. So that's what the software application I have that is made up for that way. So I'm going to go. The next thing you can do is you can be a guest. And that is how you be a guest. Now, to be a guest on my live stream, all you have to do is send me an email. That's bobp@vincentwdavis.com. And so that's to be a guest. Last thing is, if you want to call in or talk to me, it's 626-698-0990. So I'll leave that number up there. Now, my other number, 888-888-6582, is the law office of my attorney, Vincent W. Davis. He's been fighting CPS for over 40 years. He's got back thousands of children, so he's the real deal. He can be retained by you. He can be retained by you. All you have to do is call in, and the number to call in is 888-888-6582, and you'll get reception. So make sure you tell them that Bob Pace sent you. Make sure you tell them that Bob Pace sent you. And then ask for Vincent Davis. And when you talk to Vincent Davis, make sure you tell him that Bob Pace sent you. You tell him that, okay? And he's real deal. He's trained, educated, licensed in juvenile law, family law, and dependency law. That's the kind of attorney you need. He's also a trial attorney, so he can do trials. He can do trials. So you can talk to him and he'll tell you about his fees. Now, typically, if you're wanting to have something in LA County, it's a retainer of $5,500 an hour. But those are approximate fees. It all depends on how long your case has been going on and the complexity of your case will determine the amount. Now, I sent out a quote to Georgia and to Wisconsin to a couple, and it was $125,000. Reason why it's higher is that he has ground transportation, air transportation, hotel accommodations, and food, and the state license for doing law in that state. So that's why it's a little bit more. And I know most of you can't afford that. So you're going to try to go with a court appointed attorney. Just be forewarned, they will not work for you. They won't defend your case properly. And chances are you're not going to do very, very good. I'm sorry to say that to you, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Well, that's my private line. I'm not going to answer the call there. So, um, here we go. We got someone in here. Looks like stragglers are coming in slowly but surely. Um, but who am I? I've been married with 43 years of experience and have 61 years of working at a job, so I have lots of life skills. I too had a CPS case. I've been fighting for 15 years. And so has the 3,050 people that have been on my live stream. I've had 3,050 people be on my live stream who has similar problems than you guys have. One thing that everybody has in common, including myself, is that you've encountered a rogue CPS. That means they do not do family reunification. They're interested in stealing your children to make more money off them. They traffic your children into foster care. They alienate your children so that they don't deal with the parents. Some of the CPS, I'd say 50% of all CPS agencies are corrupt. It's all about greed and money. It's all about greed and money. Hello, Hoy. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my live stream. And Hoy, what kind of Hmm. I'm doing just great. I'm doing just great. Thank you for asking, Hoy. And what part of the world are you from? What part of the world are you from? What part of the world are you from? Hoy, what part of the world are you from? Um, oh, you're a type in Chicago. Okay. You're close to another person is Andrea, who's from Kinnick outside Chicago. Glad to meet you, Ahoy. I think you've been in before. Um, you have a question? There's Andrea from Kankakee. Glad to have you here. The question that Hoy has from Chicago, Bob, why are the therapists such a liar? Who is the DCFS agency to send you to? Also, they're very untrustworthy. They're a therapist now. Well, to be a therapist, they got to have a degree, a master's or a doctorate to be a therapist. You got to be careful of what they think they're a lot of things. They think they're a lot of things. So, what do you guys have this morning to ask me? Do you have any comments that you want to make, a question or a story you like to share? You can also call in. My phone number's up. It happens pretty quick. If you report your public defender or the judge, they can find out pretty quick when the complaints come in, when the complaints come back in. What you would try to do is maybe get a second public defender. Since you can't afford an attorney, I would think about a second public defender might be the way to go. And Hoy, do you have any questions? So far, we have Hoy from Chicago and Andrea from Kankakee, which is outside of Chicago. Both people are in Illinois. And Andrea has been on my phone several times, and she's had some questions in there. Did you have any luck with the one of you guys in the room? I gave a insurance agency that you can get legal insurance to, so you can hire a judge. I was curious if anybody's had any luck with that. Andrea, if you got court in a couple weeks, I wouldn't do anything at the moment. That's something that you want to do when you don't have a court date coming up because it will mess things up. It will mess things up. So, what you should do is make sure your attorney knows that you're serious, that you will report him to the bar, the state bar, to do a complaint, and I will sue you for negligence if you're not going to perform. So, you really got to emphasize to them to perform for you. You got to make them work for you. As far as the judge, just be respectful from him, and hopefully he doesn't try to retaliate with you. He doesn't try to retaliate with you. Now, hello there, Lisa. Good morning and welcome there. How's the weather doing your way in Montana? She lives out in Montana in a small little home, but she's got a furnace now and she's got firewood for a fireplace and she gets to see her son a lot more. She had him with church, had a great visitation with Easter and stuff. So I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that, Lisa. Anything else that's new? And when is your next court date? Also, Andrea, when is the court date? You say it's in a couple weeks. What is that one that's in a couple weeks? How can I help you? Oh, you had your first snow. Great. I bet it's time for Christmas. That's really good. December 16th is your next court date. Okay. My son gets to come over this evening and get a shower and some supper. Oh, that's so great, Lisa. That is so great. Or a bubble bath. That's fun. Your son loves bubble baths. So I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Good morning. This is Bob Pace on the live stream. And who do I have the pleasure of talking to? Hi there, Lisa. Welcome to my show and congratulations on your first snow.
It's always so pretty. The first snow, I love it.
Yeah, it is. It really is nice. So, what's the latest? I see you got a visit tonight, and that should be fun.
Yeah, my support friend's coming over tonight, so that's why he gets to come over and have the bubble bath and a supper. And then yesterday, the other support friend went with me to the CPS office because, like I told you last time I called, that she sent me the release forms blank. And I knew when I seen them blank, I wasn't going to be filling them out correctly and there would be a problem. So naturally there was. And so we went over there and she marked the boxes. I just signed it. And they want me to do another, I have to do another mental health and a drug evaluation because they want to put their collateral information with it, which I don't know what that is, but I don't know. But I did finish the purity bug too. I brought up the drug testing to her. Told her I've been taking drug tests since October until present, still doing it.
Okay.
Doctor.
What is it?
When I asked her about the first, she just shook her hand. You don't know. Well, somebody needs to figure out how to do it for you guys so I can do that as well.
Well, you can use your own doctor to do the drug test. You just got to say, is it okay I use my doctor to do my drug test through my medical insurance?
Oh, I didn't say that at the last hearing, which was on November 4th.
Oh.
The hearing before that was October 7th.
Well,
both those times the public defender said, we're asking for your son to be returned to your care. Bob, I gave her all this stuff November 4th, all this UA. My doctor wrote a letter even of, that I'm capable of taking care of my child. The only thing she submitted was the pictures of the house. And this is the problem. I need that stuff submitted so the judge can read it. I want my son back.
Yeah.
So I'm just.
Well, that's your court-appointed attorney. The judge should maybe very nicely, your court-appointed attorney could say, Your Honor, have you read the stuff that you're referring to? Have you read that?
Now, do I need to submit it to like certified mail to the social worker and the attorney and then take it to the clerk's office, or how do I get it so the judge can actually see it then?
Well, he can enter it in for court.
That day?
Well, yeah, but they should have it enter ahead of time to the court.
Yes, and I told her I wanted to work with her on writing a status hearing report together, and
okay,
that's not happening because the next time I talk to her on the phone is on the 8th, which is next week, and you have only so much time to get it done and submitted before the hearing is done.
Yeah.
And it's like she's putting me right on the cusp to stress me out or something. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
No.
It moves so slow, and it's really hard on people. It really does. What's the latest on getting your door fixed? Have they fixed your door yet?
No. They refiled the charge on me, to tell you that. And I got that one for you. The same one, the private attorney.
And how come they redid the charge on you? I don't understand.
They dropped them all, and then she was upset about it. So they filed a misdemeanor on me resisting arrest. But the body cam footage shows different. They put 2 AR-15s in my face, and then 4 of them jumped on me. I was not resisting.
Oh,
I had
okay.
my hands in the front. They cuffed me, and I go, I told myself, I'm lucky I'm getting in the front. Because that was like, that's a privilege, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it is. I am so sorry.
And the worst part is, my son's hygiene is like,
What about his hygiene? What is wrong?
Kelly's not taking care of him. His face was all skelly, look how skelly in his ears were. He has eczema already, but he's not like this. He's never had it. It's from him not feeding him correctly, and then he has tons of white things in his hair. my back last, his toenails were all curled over the edge of the toe. Oh my God. And he said, they're going, thank you, Mom. And I go, yeah, but, like he was really grateful. And I said, son, that's my job.
Right.
I go, I love to take care of you.
Right. It's okay. Go ahead.
And he said, Dad, he doesn't take care of you. And
Well,
I didn't know what to say when he said that, so I just didn't say nothing.
Well, yeah. You got yourself a serious problem with the biological father and even the guy that is your stepfather. Well, not stepfather, but the guy that, you have trouble with two men right now in your life anyway.
Yeah.
You got to be careful there. You got to be careful there.
I know. And then when we picked him up for Thanksgiving dinner, Kelly already was drinking. And when we got back, he was already plastered. I'm like, oh my God. But you can't say nothing because I don't know what would happen.
Well, no, what you can do is you can log it and put it on your documentation to show it to your attorney.
That's the problem. I do that, and then I tell her, and she just sits there and she doesn't do anything.
Okay.
She told me last time I talked to her, she said something positive. She said, I'm doing it. She goes, you're doing it. She goes, you're doing this. You're doing this. I'm doing it. She goes, you are. I'm just walking right along with you. Like, so she made me sound like it was positive,
Yeah.
So,
Have you talked about doing a replacement? Of course, it's too soon to the 16th. You don't want to do it now.
What did you say?
Talk about a replacement.
What's that? For justice? Or for my son?
Well, no, replacement for the attorney, your court-appointed attorney, the public defender's office.
No, we haven't.
Oh, okay.
I have the paperwork, but
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Well, it should get better. I know it doesn't sound like it, but it should get better.
Yes, I'm believing so. I'm gonna believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they even wrote in there. I saw on the paperwork that they know me and my son have a bond. I mean,
Oh, good.
November 4th. So that was where that paperwork said that, and then she gave me what this turns in like the day before the hearing.
Okay.
And I told her, oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. Oh, well, we'll get it corrected. Well, it never got corrected.
Okay. Are you hearing me okay, Lisa?
Yeah.
Andrea, can you hear me now? Andrea from Kikikan is not hearing me. Hello, Andrea. Can you hear me? I know my microphone is lit up. I can see the green dots. So I know my microphone's on and going that way. So.
But I'm surrounded by some really good people, so I'm really happy about that.
Yes, yes. Andrea, can you hear me? I haven't heard you say yay or nay. Lisa can hear me, so that's all I'm concerned about, I guess, right now.
And I got to looking at that release form, and it's like the first thing they said that all they want to do is collateral information, which I don't even know if they want to collaborate on. But then when I was there, he's marking all these boxes of other things. And it's like, what are we going through my whole life or what? I didn't say that, but this is what I'm thinking. Okay,
Yeah.
And I don't know. But it was so beautiful in the church when I was kissing him on the cheek, and then he was right on my cheek. I loved it. It was great.
Okay, great, great.
Yeah.
So what is the purpose of this meeting on the 16th?
Another status hearing. Supposedly,
Okay.
third time now she's going to say, we're asking for the return of your son, but I never hear her say that.
What did she say? What did she say?
She speaks very soft, which is nice, but she just, I think she just passed the bar exam in March of this year. You know, and the other attorney, Julianne, the private one, she knows who Emily is, and she said, oh, she's good, but, you know, I want to tell her that she might be good, but she's not doing anything, you know? I don't know. And then I asked for the report of all from the visitation people.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes.
So I asked that for it. So here I get it. I get home and I look at it last night, and it has only 4 days, and it's only for October. And I collaborated the dates with where I was on my calendar, and they don't even match that.
Wow, that's not
And
good. That's
yeah,
not good. Good news. That's not good news.
You know, I know these people have to work, but I've been telling people when it is over, I am already praying for who's next. Unless they shouldn't have their children, but if it, you know, something like us on your show are going through, you know, I'm praying for some people because it's sad. And the worst part is, you know, I guess I would think they're trying to hurt me, but they're hurting my son.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is the children are definitely hurt by that anger, and I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. And I am thrilled I get to be with him in the house finally. It'll be great. First time now in the house since they broke us apart in January.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because literally that's all he knew was about Jesus, and it was me and Kelly in his life. And then they ripped us apart and then threw him in the world.
Wow.
And making him do all these worldly things. Yeah. I just keep telling the people I'm surrounded by, like, that my son has to be a warrior. You know, if they're already destroying his innocence, he's going to know from the beginning to be careful of people in the world. And like you talk about strangers, you know, I never got to talk to him about that because I've never had the reason to, but you need to tell him that and talk to him about, you know, also nobody needs to touch your body, you know, either. Those types of things. I have a headache. I've been having headaches for about 3 weeks now.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, and I haven't had headaches like this since I was 18 and found out I had high blood pressure.
Okay.
Yeah, and I put on a few pounds, like probably say 20 pounds in what, 30, 60 days.
Okay. All right.
So that's not helping, you know, if I'm not eating right. Eat a chocolate cream pie, well, that's not going to help me. But it's hard to cook for just yourself, you know, too, when it's one person. It seems to be for me, anyways. But I made, in the Instapot, made some chicken. If you like chicken, so I have some chicken. With mashed potatoes and gravy and some green beans.
I was reading my notes there, Lisa, making sure I did not miss any of my points. So I'm okay. I look down and I have a tablet in front of me, and when I look down, my head looks like it's falling, but it's not. Andrea says she can't hear me. I think I'm loud enough.
Oh, that's weird.
I know. It must be reception on her end.
Huh.
Okay, I've crossed my T's and dotted my I's. So, what's our time frame looking like? Right now, we have about 8 minutes. That's just great, or 7 minutes. So, what else can you ask me?
Well, I just want to make sure. I just want the judge to see the certificate and the parenting course, and from October till present till December, and the UAs I've done, and the letter from the doctor, and then how emails where I've contacted these two drug companies out here, and I wrote everybody's name, time, date, and
Yeah,
because I'm not getting anywhere when I don't know.
that is hard for you. I know it must be hard. Did any of the 5 rules that I mentioned have they helped you at all?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
It's very
good.
good to write it all down, yes, and document. And even after this is over with, it's a good thing to do just in general, I was thinking. And like a diary every day, just so you have it, it's good.
Well, shoot, and now it looks like it's getting dark. My lighting is becoming a problem.
Oh,
Anyway, there we go. We got more and more lighting there. I think it's better at 60 than 50, so we'll see how that goes. Well, we have Andrea said she can't hear me, but she doesn't respond to me. And are you in the room, Lisa?
yeah, I'm in there.
Do you hear me talking on the show? Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, hold on, I have the cell phone down.
Yeah. Try the show and see if you hear me on the show.
Okay.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
You hear me?
I,
Okay, good.
I,
Good. Good. Maybe there's
Well,
something wrong with
so,
Andrea's phone then. Okay.
yeah. Oh, I got another good news. I got a phone call yesterday. Even though the doors are getting replaced, the 3 doors on the house, so they're gonna replace them all. But I found out that they have the windows already ordered and in possession, and they're gonna bring them out next week, and they're replacing all my windows except for one, because one of them's fine. So I'm so grateful for this program.
Oh, okay. 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 Andre says she can't hear me on Facebook. I don't understand why Facebook, you can't hear me on Facebook. That's weird. You should be able to hear me on all the rooms, all 8 rooms. I have 7 Facebook rooms and 1 YouTube room. And so you should hear me on all 8.
Well, now, like when the show comes on, we'll have the words, so if somebody wants to watch it, they can hear what we're saying.
Yeah, if they,
Oh,
I think they will still have the messages. Yes, I think so. That will still work.
good. Yeah, it's lonely in the house without that little boy running around here. I miss his little spirit, his love, and just who he is. I'm in love with him, of course. But, yeah. keep pressing on. What can you do? So.
Okay.
No.
Yes, I saw your last question, Andrea. You said, I can't hear you on Facebook. I saw your question. I did hear it, Andrea. So I don't understand why it's not coming back on Facebook. There are 7 rooms that are Facebook rooms, and every one of the rooms you should hear me because I am live. I am live.
Is there other people on there?
Yeah. There's Andrea from Kankakee outside of Chicago. And then there is you, Lisa, from Montana. And then we got Andrea covered. There is Hoy, who's from Chicago. So we got 2 people from Chicago.
I went to the doctor yesterday and got my steroid shots in my knees.
What's that supposed to do? What's that supposed to do?
Well, they say I need knee replacement, both of them. Because they'll hurt. And they say the part between the kneecaps, that cushion, disappears. So they give you a shot, and oh gosh, it's like Jesus. It's like a miracle performed. It really, but it felt like, oh, great. I can move now. And especially with the cold weather, it makes it act up more.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
So, yeah. Like, can I please get those? So I'm good for the season. Yeah, so that was great. And then I did another drug test, but I was there yesterday.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. What other parenting classes have you taken, Lisa?
It was 11 Logic, 6 weeks. I finished it.
What is that? What's that about? What's that about?
The 11 Logic?
Yeah.
It's about, I think their last names is Faye. I can't remember the father and son. And they go through like little scenarios, like what would you do if, but they're like for older kids, like if you're, instead of like paying your kids to do chores or something like that. And the more I thought about it as she was going through it, it's all worldly, and so therefore I don't even like it, but
yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. They did throw that question at me though on November 4th. He goes, "So what 3 things have you learned so far from that parenting class?" Would you say they did? And he did that. I said, "Well, to be quite honest, none of it applies to my son because it's all for older children." Because it was true. But I found that funny when he said that.
I'm going to have to end my. Yeah, I haven't heard from her in a bit from South Africa, but it's 11 o'clock and I need to take my phone down and put up the DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency. That's what you do at the federal level. You first try to work it out at the county level and then at the state level, and then you go to the federal level to DOGE. They have a website. Check it out. They have 2 phone numbers you can call, area code 202, and they have an email, doge@mail.house.gov. And you send your email there with your complaint or problem with CPS, and they'll check it out for you. They'll get involved. So that's a good contact. Now, at any time you feel like you don't want to fight for your children, make sure you see me first. I don't want anybody giving up on their children. Don't give up. See me first. I know how hard it is and you're traumatized and everything you are, but I'm sorry you have to go through all this. It's okay, Lisa. It's okay. And just have your faith in God. Believe to God and say, God, give me strength. Everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. So you're looking like you're doing what you're supposed to do. And you will get your son back. It just takes time, and that time is the hard part. So with that being said, I do have to close my show. I want to thank Lisa for calling in and talking the show. I want to thank Andrea for being for helping out by sending text messages on the show. And then there's Andrea. Oh, I've got that. And we have Lisa, Andrea. I guess I thought we had a third one. Yes, we have Hoy. We have Hoy. We have Hoy, and welcome, Hoy. So welcome you all. I'll be on again tonight at 7 p.m. That is Pacific Standard Time. So please mark your calendar and join me tonight at 7 p.m. You take care of yourself, and God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tonight. I'll see you tonight at 7 p.m.
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges, another kid's innocence corrupted. And if you go against it, it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce them. This is Vincent Davis, defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the last one.